So I've just been back, or just got back from the gym, got myself showered, got my Wednesday morning coffee, which I really look forward to every Wednesday. I tend to have two a week, um, just because I used to be a massive coffee drinker, and now I noticed how much it does to my nervous system when I drink too much. I have a cup of the week I really enjoy and I really look forward to. So I've got my coffee. I've just been to the gym, done my morning workout, and as I was working out, I was in the gym. This idea of this life came to me this morning, and I thought I'd share it with you. So whether you're listening on podcast, whether you're listening in the group, let me know what's in this for you, because it's a big one. It's a big one. For me, this is an entry point, not only to complete transformation of who we are, but complete transformation of the world. And I mean that with a full heart, right? If we can create complete responsibility and ownership for our experience, it would change the world. We wouldn't be blaming. We wouldn't see others as the problem. We would be able to stand in our own truth and say, how am I responsible for this? It doesn't abdicate poor behavior from others. That's not what we're saying. But in this quick live, we're going to talk about the problem with blaming and the opportunity in blaming. So I'm working out, I'm running on the treadmill, and I'm thinking, I can't be asked for this. I really don't want to be here, right? So I've got all these thoughts in my mind. The meditation for me at the moment, and I posted in my group yesterday, on this group yesterday, I posted like, where are you not giving yourself fully? And in what area of your life are you not giving yourself fully, right? And what area of your life are you not giving yourself fully? Maybe it's more than one area. Maybe it's lots of areas. That's okay. Just have a look at what areas of your life are you not giving yourself fully. Now, I slowed things right down, and this is a meditation for me recently. It's like, where am I not giving myself fully? And one of the areas is my health and my fitness. It's not to say I don't keep myself fit, but there's a lot of little gray area habits that have crept in around not working out as hard or not working out as for long. I've noticed procrastination seeping in. So like I get to the gym, but I get to the gym later, right? And maybe there's things around my diet and habits around my diet that have started to creep back in. Totally okay. When I meditate on that question of where am I not giving myself fully, I'm noticing that there are things creeping in that I don't want to be there. So there's some work there to be done. So I'm running away on the treadmill, right? And I'm thinking to myself, what is present for me at the moment? And one of the things that's really present for me is taking responsibility. It's not it's seeing how when we blame, if we are blaming somebody, there is an opportunity for us to see what's going on inside of us. Now, here's the thing, right? That this isn't a new thing for me, but it's something that has deepened greatly over the last few years. And I used to be somebody that would blame often, right? So something would occur in my life. I'd get pissed off, I'd get anxious, I'd get worried, I'd get annoyed. And I would look to the person who I thought was creating that as the problem. And that's fine, right? That's a natural human process. The problem we have is that we see that as the final thing. We see that as the end point. They are to blame, right? So then what happens is we live our life blaming, not taking responsibility and not using it, right? It's like, not only are we not taking responsibility, but we're missing the opportunity and it's such a rich opportunity to see what is going on inside of me that is creating this experience, the ultimate in self-responsibility, the ultimate in ownership. And I did this for a long time. And only really in the last few years am I cleaning this up. And it's such an important thing to do, because what that does over time, when we're willing to say, I see what's occurring, what is going on inside of me? What are my beliefs? What are my judgments? What's my inner child saying? What's the adult saying? For me, one of the things I'm working on at the moment is my kingship. What is my king in me wanting to express? What is it saying? Right? The sovereignty in us, the archetype. It's a lot of work for me at the moment around that. So when we do that, what then we create is the understanding and the habit and the way of being of, instead of blaming, of looking within. When we look within, we create freedom, we create clarity, we create movement, we create actions that are aligned with desire. We live a very pure, very heartfelt, very heart-led life. We create freedom, happiness, and clarity. The opposite to that is living in a prison that we self-create because we are busy blaming others. There's nothing wrong with blame, but it is the invitation to slow down and see what's going on inside of me that is having me blame this person. What are my insecurities? What are my beliefs? What are my judgments? It's all opportunity for introspection. As I've said, we are not abdicating the other people. We're not abdicating responsibility of others to say this behavior is not okay. But that ends at the point that we take that on ourselves and we live in our own victimness about it. That's what needs to be worked on. That's what will hold you back. And that's what will stop you living the best possible life you could live. You cannot live the best possible life you can live if we're living in a victim mindset of everyone else is to blame for my experience. At some point, we've got to be willing to slow down and look. And what's really cool about this, I've noticed in my clients over the last few years, when this first started to happen, I used to think to myself, this person is so much happier. This person is so much more content. They come on the call with a big smile on their face. Maybe they've got some shit to deal with, but they come on this call with a big smile on their face. Nothing has actually changed around them, right? They might say, Sam, nothing has actually changed, but I'm so different. I'm experiencing people differently. I'm experiencing work differently. I'm experiencing life, business, money, relationships, intimacy differently. All because we've slowed down and we've looked inside. That is the key. That is the invitation for this live. So next time, if you find yourself blaming, right? If you find yourself complaining, blaming, looking to others to be the problem, look at how you are creating that. How am I creating that that is how they are, and how am I creating how I am? If you don't know how to do that, let me know and I'll help you. I'll guide you in that process. It's the most important process for me that one person can do, or group or humanity can do. We cannot live our best life until we are willing to create complete ownership of ourselves. So that's it from me. Well, the other thing left to say, actually, is if you have any questions on this, wherever you're listening to it, wherever you're reading, wherever you're listening to it, wherever you're seeing it, come back and let me know. Otherwise, I hope you'd enjoyed it.